What's up, Benjaminboi?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Welcome to the interview.
Yeah. Glad to be here.
Where you from?
I'm from Belgrade, Florida. That's in South Florida, Palm Beach County. Outside of Broward County and Dade County. Basically tri-counties: Palm Beach, Dade, and Broward. That make up South Florida. Yeah, Belgrade, Florida, known as Mott City. You got Belgrade, Pahokee, and South Bay, and you got Cluster. We all one, Mott City. Yes, sir.
Alright, how did you start doing music?
I started doing music, back when I was incarcerated. I was in prison from 2002 to 2004. And I had a homeboy, named D-Lo from Riviera Beach, Florida, which is in Palm Beach County too, which is in Palm Beach. He was my cellmate at the Soto CI. And we used to play around with the music a lot, writing music and, doing rec time. We go out on the yard and, rap and, kill time with the fellas, working out there, lifting weights, things of that nature, and just spin raps, And back in '07, I started taking music serious. I started investing my money in music. I bought FL Studio, started playing with the beats. I started out as a producer first. And then, later 2007, I started writing music and going to the studio with my homeboys, TKS and J Smooth, a lot of other rappers from my area, man. Big Main, K-Train, a lot of guys, not to leave nobody out. It was a gang of us, and we put together this album called Ghetto Living, and we released it in the top of 2008, beginning of 2009, Ghetto Living. And back then, I was going by the name Bout It Boy.
Who are your influences?
My influences in the rap game, I'll say myself, and I got a cousin by the name Andre 3000, Andre Benjamin. He's my distant cousin on my granddad's side, on my Benjamin side. That's sort of where my rap name comes from. I'm a big Outkast fan. I'm a Benjamin, I'm a Benjamin. I'm a fan of Outkast, so, the boy come from Big Boy. I'm a big fan of Big Boy and Andre 3000, so that's what make up my rap name, my family and just being a fan of Outkast, so Benjaminboi. There you have it.
What was it like growing up in Belgrade?
Oh man, growing up in Belgrade, it was fun, man. It was a loving community, ain't that bad I can say about it. I'm proud to be from Belgrade. I'm proud of my upbringing, we growed up like any other kids, man, running around the neighborhoods, in the arcades, playing video games and, going out, rabbit hunting. We got cane patches down there. Belgrade is one of the number one sugar industries. We have $1 billion, sugar cane industry in Belgrade, Florida. So they got sugar canes, and when they burn the cane, rabbits come out. So a lot of me and my friends, we used to go rabbit hunting a lot, chase rabbits. And, things of that nature, Growing up in Belgrade was fun, man, We used to go swimming, out at the dike, because we didn't have no beaches in Belgrade, but we got beaches in Palm Beach County, but we would have to ride, 30, 45 minutes or longer to get to the beach. So we'll go to a place called Slim Fish Camp in Belgrade. We call it the dike. And we'll go out there and swim, in the lake, jumping off the bridges and the boating docks into the water and swimming. And, we got swimming pools too, but, I'm a hood baby. I grew up in the hood, so, we go fishing and swimming at the same time in the lake,
How many golds you have?
I got 16 gold teeth. I don't have several gold teeth. I was one of my first classmates in my class to have gold teeth. I had gold teeth in my mouth since I was in the 6th grade, and I just, kept adding them on. By the time I went to high school, I had 6 golds in my mouth, and when I finished high school, I had 12 golds in my mouth. And some, they come out and you have to go back and get them redid. And I got all my golds did from Miami, Dr. Kelly, 183rd, real popular doctor down in Miami, Florida for gold teeth. So you need your gold teeth done, go to Dr. Kelly. How you looking like this here? Yes, sir. Salute to Dr. Kelly.
Did you play any sports?
Yeah, I played sports growing up. Where I'm from in South Florida, Belgrade, the Muck, we known for sports. You know, we got more players in Belgrade and Pahokee that went to the NFL than any other high schools in the United States. You know, I got a brother played in the NFL. My brother Kelvin Benjamin, he played for the Kansas City Chiefs, Buffalo Bills, and he had a bigger career at the Carolina Panthers. I also have a cousin, Deontay Thompson. He also a wide receiver. He played football, Dallas Cowboys, Buffalo Bills, Chicago Bears, you know, things of that nature. And, you know, I played sports. You know, I grew up as a youth playing Little League football. I played high school football. You know, I remember being on junior varsity. We went undefeated 2 years in a row. And I played defensive back. I was a cornerback in high school. That was my thing, you know, guard receivers. I was one of the best cornerbacks out there. In fact, anybody that know me and grew up with me, they'll tell you, J.O., which is my nickname. J.O. was a lockdown cornerback. And in high school, you know, later after 10th grade, I moved to safety. I didn't really play varsity as much because I got caught up in the street life. And I wound up going to a juvenile program and doing a year. So yes, I played sports. I played football. I lift weights. Ran a little track. I wasn't really, you know, no serious track runner, but I was fast. And I played basketball and baseball, you know, like any other kid growing up in the neighborhood.
Have you ever been in jail?
Yeah, I've been in jail. I've been in juvenile programs, growing up as a, you know, a youth offender. You know, I was in trouble, you know, getting in trouble in the community, going to little, you know, well, 45th Street is the detention center. Everybody know 45th Street. So a lot of people, you know, in my age bracket, they know me for going in there. So I went to juvenile and I did time in county jails too. You know, Polk County, Henry County, and you know Palm Beach County because I'm from there. You know, I did years here, years there, 6 months, 9 months. You know, I did trustee time. And, you know, I went to prison 2002 to 2004. I got out. You know, and I've been out ever since, man. So ain't that bad I could say about, you know, going to jail. It made me a better person. It made me a better father to my kids and a better family man to my family. So yes, I've been to jail.
Do you have any kids?
Yes, I have fruit kids. Yeah, I'm a father. I'm a proud father.
Are you signed to a record label?
Yeah, I'm signed to a record label at the moment. Bentley Records. I got a partnership deal with Bentley Records. It's an independent international label based out of New York City. And the first label I was on was like about 2010 when I first started rapping. It was called Hakeem Records. You know, it ain't really get off the ground for me. You know, I ain't really see no income from the music back then because, you know, the label, it kind of unfolded. You know, the CEO, I think he went to jail and the label went down or something of that nature.
Where was your first show?
My first show was in Jacksonville, Florida, Club Mascara. That was my very first show. I did a few shows, you know, over the course of my career, but mainly like opening up for bigger acts and things of that nature. In Florida, shows are really like hard to come by because Florida is popular. They have a lot of big clubs here, a lot of big events, so they try to bring the bigger artists in, you know, to get the bigger crowd, that draw the bigger crowd. So I opened up, you know, for quite a few shows, and I had my own shows too, you know. My first show was in Jacksonville, Florida, Duval, yeah.
What are your favorite rappers of all time?
Favorite rappers of all time? Man, that's a tough one. Favorite rappers of all time? Tupac. I go with Nas. I go with Jadakiss. Biggie Small, Andre 3000, Big Boy. It's it's a lot, man. You know, I don't want to leave nobody out, but I grew up, you know, Poison Clan, NWA, you know, Two-Lie Crew. You know, I'm from South Florida, so, you know, Trick Daddy, Uncle Luke Skywalker, Two-Lie Crew, and Slip and Slide, you know, I was on that, you know, and them boys out of Texas too, man, rap a lot. Jay Prince and them, UGK, I was on them real heavy, man. I still feel like I'm an underground king right now today, you know.
How many albums do you have out?
I got out 5 LP albums. I just dropped my latest album, The Outfielder, this year. And I got 5 out, and I did a host of mixtapes. But what happened, I changed my stage name a couple years back. I used to be called Benjaminboi. And I did a lot of mixtapes with Coast to Coast, you know, on the come up. You know, and I was on, you know, a lot of big mixtapes. I was on 1017 mixtape before. I got, if you look on the internet, you type in Benjaminboi, you can see that I was on a couple mixtapes. So I put out a lot of mixtapes, and I got 5 LP albums out. Well, 4 LP albums and 1 EP.
What are your hobbies?
Well, my hobbies is, you know, playing sports, watching sports, fishing, you know, doing music, you know, engineering, working in the studio, you know, making beats, and, you know, creating songs, man. I'm real creative. I'm like a portrait, man. You know, I love writing music. I like making beats, and I like to, you know, watch it start out from sound to sound, building up these beats, and write one word and turn it into a whole rap, and just watch that song evolve out there, you know, get mixed and mastered and put out on every digital, you know, platform.
What artists would you like to work with?
Artists I like to work with, that's a big one. Mainly, I would rather work with producers. It's a lot of artists I want to work with, but the producer I would prefer to work with, if I ever had a chance, Zaytoven. I love Zaytoven. You know, he kind of inspired me. If you listen to my beats, you know, I make trap beats too. I like Metro Boomin, Switch beats, and you gotta say Dr. Dre. You can't leave Dr. Dre out. So it's a lot of great producers out there I want to work with, and rappers I would like to work with. I go with my cousin Andre Benjamin, Andre 3000, T.I., Bun B, you know, from Pimp C. You know, UGK days, you know, I'm a big fan of, you know, Bun B. And it's a lot of artists. Jadakiss. I like to work with Kodak Black too. Kodak Black, he a legend down here in Florida. You know, I'm a little older than him, but I watched him, man, on the come up, and at the time, Florida music scene was kind of blocked out from the music industry, and once Kodak Black got signed, he like shined the light back on Florida, and us artists in Florida started getting independent route deals and record deals. So, you know, gotta say that boy Kodak Black, you know.
Have you ever been outside the United States?
Yeah, I've been outside the United States a few times. I've been to Bahamas. You know, my mother's side of the family, her father's side is from Nassau, Bahamas. So I'm half Bahamian. I'm African Bahamian.
That will conclude this interview. Nice meeting you, and good luck on your music career, Benjaminboi.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate you having me.
No problem.